So Glen Powell, this handsome son of a bitch, he's the new it guy right now. He's so hot right now.
Hansel, so hot right now. Hansel.
He was in Top Gun Maverick, and he was one of the best parts of that film. I loved his character. He was also in Anyone But You, starring Sydney Sweeney, which every time I see Sydney Sweeney, I wish I was breastfeeding right now. So there's a hot rumor going around that on Instagram, if you follow Glen Powell, he's following Andy Muschietti, director of the next DCU Batman. Obviously, David Cornsweet, which he stars alongside in Twisters, and he's following James Gunn. So this has a lot of people speculating that maybe Glen Powell may be in the lead contention to play the DCU Batman. Now, as I always say, is Glen Powell my first choice to play the DCU Batman? Not necessarily, but however, he is on the list. He's one of the contenders who could possibly play DCU Batman, and I think Glen Powell has enough charisma on screen. He's a good actor. Obviously, he's a rising star, and if James Gunn and Andy Muschietti have met with Glen Powell and they like, I guess his vibe or his take on playing the DCU Batman. Again, this is all just hinging on whether or not Glen Powell even met with James Gunn or Andy Muschietti, or even if there's conversations of him playing Batman, or maybe there's conversations of him playing another character. Either way, we're all assuming that Glen Powell has met with James Gunn and Andy Muschietti as they're searching for the next DCU Batman to play alongside David Cornsweet and in the DCU for the next 10 to 15 years. And I'm assuming if they like what Glen Powell, if they like his take and what he's bringing to the table or his ideas and they're having conversations, then I say, why not? I'm all for it. Obviously, he's young enough. He's like 35 years old, so he's in that perfect age range to play Batman for the next 10 to 15 years. And I think he's got a good look. He could pull off the Bruce Wayne, and I think he could pull off the Batman, which, again, his Batman, which, again, they already know this, needs to be totally different from Matt Reeves' take on the Batman, which is much more of a hard-boiled 70s noir horror thriller-esque film, and the DCU Batman is going to obviously play to the more, I guess you could say, family-friendly or the more fantastical side of Batman, where we're going to get crazy gadgets and crazy villains and over-the-top action, and his Batman won't be as brooding as Robert Pattinson's Batman, because again, this DCU Batman needs to fit with James Gunn's vision for the DCU, which is going to be a lot more brighter and less, I guess you could say, realistic and more embracing the comic book side that James Gunn really likes, and Andy as well. So again, I think if Glen Powell is the guy to play the DCU Batman, I say why not? Again, not my first choice. Not necessarily my number one. He has to play Batman, and there's no one else on this planet who could take on this role. However, having said that, if he is chosen, again, he's a good actor. He has the right look. He's very charismatic on screen, and obviously he will put on the size, because a lot of people are obsessed with that. Like, he's too skinny. He's too skinny. It's like, hello. There's this thing called a gym where people work out and they have nutritionists to get them, bulky. It's like every time this happens, he's too skinny or she's too skinny. It's like, there's a fucking gym. Like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, like I said, Glen Powell, again, if he's in contention, possibly not for Batman, possibly for something else, I would not complain about it. So there you go. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, /accept in the comments below. All the links will be down below in the description. And let me know your thoughts on Glen Powell possibly playing the DCU Batman. If he is chosen as the next Caped Crusader, I like it a lot. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
It's fucking Saturday.